What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. This is episode 32, recorded on September 13th, 2020. You know what? I was going to say something, and I was going to be like, oh, this is an Xbox podcast that we do stuff. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? It's been a while, and I wanted to like go through so we can make sure that if maybe somebody jumped in the middle somewhere on this podcast and they've been following us and they're like, you know what the heck does Zyba Games mean? And I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? There's probably somebody out there thinking that right now. Yeah. So to you that's listening right now, hello, Zyba Games, ZYBA.
ZYBA.
See, we went through a very long process of figuring out a name for this.
Yeah.
Now take your Xbox controller. All right, You got XYBA. Hey. So if you said that like a word, it would be Zyba. But if you do XYBA, there's probably already a podcast and probably a lot of things.
I think we looked it up. There was someone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just changed it.
I don't know if it was active, but
yeah, I don't think it was either.
But Zyba Games, so and it flows. Like it's fun to say, right?
Yeah. Zyba Games, and nobody else had it too, so we were lucky.
I have heard somebody say Zyba Games.
I have heard it too.
Pushing it. That's pushing it, but all right. But I'm DeeJayHerro, and with us, as always, is Yogomi. Is it Gomi or Gami?
It's Yogomi. But you always say Yogami. It's all good. I don't care.
I'm pretty sure I switch every time I say it.
Somebody, I don't know if I told you last night, somebody came in the chat last night because they couldn't find me after the mixer switch. And because the whole time they were searching on Twitch, they were looking for Yogomi, Yugami. Like
Yogomi?
They were looking for Yogomi. Like
even I think Blair says it right. Blair says Yogami.
Yeah.
So she actually says it wrong, but it's hard to change a 2-year-old from saying it right. Okay.
I think it seems like it's also like an accent or a regional thing too. Like different regions, they say Yogami. And then some people say Yogomi. I don't know. And then I noticed this over in the UK, and sometimes here, but a lot of the UK people say Yogami. Yogami, yeah.
Sounds like a type of pudding. I don't know why.
Yeah. Like, yogurt.
That was my first thought. I was like, Yogami. I'm like, that's a type of pudding.
There actually is I think it's called Yomogi. And it's some kind of, I think it's a laxative or something. Hold on, let me look it up. It's Yomogi.
Yogomi pudding. Yo, listen, that's that mix, right? It's like the vanilla chocolate, like, right? It makes his logo.
True.
Perfect. And then we'll just put a little. That's it. You got me. I'm gonna go find some pudding right now. I'm gonna cut out like your logo on paper. I'm gonna stick it on top.
So like, apparently, Yomogi is a Japanese mugwort. It's like a seed, like a Korean mugwort, Japanese mugwort in English, a plant species in the sunflower family. So there is a Yomogi. But here's the thing. So I was doing a photo shoot a few years ago, and there's a bunch of models that came over because it was a big makeup class, and they were doing makeup on these models. One of the models was Japanese. she's straight from Japan. She had her accent and everything. She was, so she was looking on my screen. I have I have I think a 34-inch TV or something right here in my studio. And I have the Yogomi logo on it, when the application's not showing. And she was sitting over there and she kept looking at the screen. And she was like, what is that? And I had to explain to her what it was. And I told her that it was influenced by Japanese culture, anime and stuff like that. And she said, she goes, yeah, it looks like a Japanese word, but it means nothing. And I was like, yes. Because what if I found out, like, oh, wait, do you know what that means, right? I'm like, no. It's like it It means
steak dinner.
Yeah,
what?
or it means like parrot vomit. I don't know, like something
Wasn't
weird.
it like Ariana Grande got like it was like a tattoo of something and it said like, I don't remember. I think it was like steak dinner or something like that. It was just funny. She was like, and thought it meant like, what was that song she sang?
I don't know.
Something rings. I don't remember what song it was. Yeah, it was funny though. And everyone's like, I think you got the wrong translation.
Yeah, probably.
You like Yogami's new website? Did you change your website up?
No, but I did update something about a week or so ago, but it's still.
Your website looks bad though, dude.
Thanks,
Freaking
man.
Sick.
I'm happy with it. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. I'm happy with what it does,
Yeah.
I'm going to be posting some new cosplay stuff this week, though, that I hadn't posted.
I'm saying, dude, like, all you got to do is hire somebody like $25 a day, dude. You can just be writing you articles, man.
Yeah.
This is totally off subject, but I always think like I should have like promoted like there was a mod I used to have. We're not gonna say names. But I really wish that person would have started writing like video game articles because of how good they were writing other articles. I call them articles, right? They were Discord messages to me, but you know what I'm talking about. But like, could you imagine? Like, I'm like, the skills you have. Anyways, guys, we're doing Zyba Games right now. What's up?
Channel your creation, channel your creativity into another area.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I was thinking. I've thought about that a couple times. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Like, and you could have just found like a love for it, and that could have been his thing, and he'd been like, wow, this is awesome. I love this. But
yeah.
Let me drink some water so we get back on subject here. So we got a cool week this week, right? If we ain't going down a rabbit hole, then this isn't Zyba Games, okay?
Right.
About to make a new logo for Zyba Games that has a rabbit on it. Right? Anyways. Let's make that like a rabbit hole with like Zyba Games like jumping down the hole.
Yeah, I could do that.
Here we go again. We'll make that an emote. We got a lot to talk about this week. What kind of? We're gonna make it a lot to talk about because that's what we do. But we had some really cool things happen this week. So first we had Ubisoft Forward. That was cool. We were all excited about that. Was that first? Or was that after? That was after because all the Series S stuff happened. Right, like that. Was it that night or was it Monday? It was Monday night because we recorded last week on Monday. Then Monday night at like 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the tweet started going. And then at midnight, another thing hits. And then at like 2 o'clock in the morning, Microsoft's like, you know what? F it. Let's own it. And then they just own it. And
yeah, like, yep. That's true. Yeah.
You imagine they're like, hey, it's like we could either be behind this or we could jump into the lead of it. And so they definitely got in front of it and just took it and they ran it.
I mean, really I think it's good. I think it's for the better. Get it out there and let people start. Okay, I'm gonna start saving up now, or I'm gonna make preparations. Plan their.
So you want to go on the Series S line first, or do you want to start talking about Ubisoft Forward first?
Let's go. Let's talk about Series S.
Okay. No, there's a lot to talk about with it.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
So, oh man, was it Brad Sams? I believe it was Brad Sams that dropped it first.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember now. Regardless, somebody dropped the news. Man, who was it? I can't even think who it was now. Regardless, it leaks, right? They say, here's this picture that we have that has a picture of the Series S. And it says this right here.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, a lot of these things getting leaked is because Microsoft uses a third party for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And
of course they do.
Put it on a not very secure server.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what up? That's AKA Cap. And yeah, things get leaked from there a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot leaked. So first it was just an image, and then another image came out, and then somebody else that I've never even seen this Twitter account just like, well, since everything else is out of the bag, and then they just drop like the whole CGI trailer that they made for the Series S, and I was like, that was a cool trailer. I was like, man, all that work that those people put into putting those things up to have like this cool release thing, just slapped. And then like later the next day, everyone's like, you know what, freak, we're already on this. Let's just go at it.
Yeah.
Then a little bit later, they dropped this 4-part. I don't know if you've seen this yet. 4 parts of like, it's like an Xbox briefing. It was a press briefing that they were going to put out. It wasn't going to be mainstream. It was going to be very like just certain people were going to get to see it. It's not like what's the word? Flashy, right?
Uh-huh.
It's very similar to kind of like what's that cheese at? Was it Jim Ryan that did the PlayStation thing where it was like I tried to watch it. I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep. But it was like super techie, right? Like it wasn't like
I remember that. Yeah.
It was
A lot of
cool,
people
but
kind of criticized.
It was like, holy crap, man!
Yeah.
I was like, this is not the way to do this, man.
It was crazy boring. Hey, Cheesehead's here.
Cheesehead here. Everybody's in here. It's great. All right, you got me. First impressions. You see this Series S pop up on screen. What do you think?
Take my money. That's the first thing I thought. That's
Really?
It's like, what? Where do I sign up? Can I give it to you, the money to you right now, cold hard cash, and that way I'm in the front of the line, and then call it a day. I'm ready. Let's go.
You want my real first impression?
What?
So I see this and I'm like, there's no way that's real. It looks like a big old subwoofer.
Wait, we talked about that. So is it? It's a fan, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be the heat, right? That's your heat, getting the heat out of the box, because Xbox has a not great history with controlling the heat.
True.
Why they went black, I don't know.
Yeah, they just made it white. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we'll talk about that second. Cheesehead.
You know what I would have done too? I would have made that vent look like the logo. Just subtle.
From what I heard, people were saying they should make the vent look like the Series X's vent, where it has that green tint to it when you look at it at an angle.
Oh, yeah.
Or just put the big X on there, like just put a big X on top of there. But whatever.
Whatever.
Gotta make it. So it really does. I've installed a lot of those. I don't know if you ever seen them. You can buy compact subs that have like the amp built in.
Yeah. It does look like
them
those.
Under seats.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot like that.
It does. Yeah, it does look like that.
But then you realize how actually small
it is. Yeah. It's pretty small. I mean, look at the controller.
Like
compared to
the
it.
controller is half the size of it almost. Like,
yeah. Like I'm looking at.
It's like 2.5 controllers high.
I have an Xbox One. Oh, actually, I think there's a comparison somewhere I saw online where they compared it to the Xbox One.
Says we should make the vent look like Phil Spencer's face. Yeah.
This
is where we're pulling from right now, Chip. I see that article you're looking at. We're pulling from this one right now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty close to what you're at, but this one just has all of the details. No, listen. We could take what the Iron Lords podcast, they say, who did that for you? And they say, Phil Dominus Maximus, soon to be Aurelius Spencer. That's what they say every time. It's so funny. I'm like, and like you they say it so many times that like every time they say it, you're saying it with them, dude. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. So let's focus on like the aesthetics of it, right? So it's tiny.
Yeah.
They even showed later, they like joked about how small, not joked, but they went back to the July showcase, right? Xbox had that July showcase. Was it July? July, yeah. Phil Spencer's sitting in his office. He's talking to the camera. There's a bookcase behind him. They're hiding his Series S like right here in the camera. This is back left. If you look at it, they go back. They're like, ha ha ha. And then it was like some of the guys, like even like the main people that like work for the marketing, they're like, I didn't even know that he put that there. They're like, what the heck? And it's just like sideways in the bookcase, so it just looks like a little Bluetooth speaker kind of sitting in there.
I mean, it really is small.
Yeah, well, dude, it looked like a little bit bigger than a phone. Like, I don't even know what can I compare it to?
No, it's going to be
looks like a small Bluetooth speaker. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be, because I'm like kind of comparing it, which is, I mean, this is perfect though, because this is the one that I wanted to put in my bedroom anyway. So you don't want,
you know
what I mean?
This anywhere.
Yeah, I have a small little bookshelf in there and I can just put it on, or it's the thing that my TV sits on, but it's perfect.
All people complaining about the size of the Series X, like, how am I going to put that in my entertainment center? Yeah,
you mean the X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Xbox was like, ha, 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 ha. Well, wait till you see what else we got coming. This thing's smaller than your DVD player.
And the idea is that it could stand up or lay down, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But that's the same is that the same with the X too?
Yeah, you can lay it on its side. I think there's like so when you stand it straight up and down, there's like a stand you put on it for better airflow. And then when you lay it down, I don't think you have to worry too much about airflow.
I think I'll be fine. I think I'll have room for it. If I can lay it down, I should be able to fit it to replace the X series, the Xbox One X. I think it'll be fine. I mean,
the thing's gonna look beautiful right here on my desk. Pillar of awesomeness right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Series X. Are you gonna buy Series S as well?
Yes.
Obviously, the question is, the answer is yes.
Oh,
Do you guys want me to turn up Yogomi? I'll turn up a little bit.
Even though I might sound quiet to you all, it's even on my side. So
is that better? I'm loud today. I'm vibing right now.
Yeah,
You guys can't
we're pretty even on my side, and I'm recording the audio, so we'll be fine.
I think I turned it up a little bit.
Thanks for calling that out, Wiggles. I'm buying both. I'm gonna get both. I'm definitely buying both. So
yeah. I listen. Allie told me not to. I'm gonna do it anyways. But she's like, "It's $300 you're gonna waste." I'm like, "I don't know about waste, but." I turned Yogomi up a little bit, Chip, so this will be better. But
yeah.
Let's go to prices then. Let's talk about this price on this bad boy. $299.
$299. That's a no-brainer.
So first you look at this, you're like Series S. The only things that you see main media news are saying, right? It's not as good a quality. It only plays 1440p. I've been seeing these things too lately. People are like, it can't even play games at the same level as Xbox One X.
What?
Yeah, they're trying. So, but you gotta look at they're posting these things and they're saying this, and you're like, it's just it's basic media right now, right? How media works with anything they're doing.
Yeah.
They clickbait. If you hate on something, you're bound to get more likes on it.
Right.
Whether it's from good or bad, right?
Yeah.
Like people will be all mad about it, or people will be all like, "Oh yeah, Xbox sucks," or "PlayStation sucks," or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
right. The remaining chip has a good point. It's not even out.
Well, so it isn't going to play the same files as One X, right?
Right.
Because it's going to play better files.
Exactly.
And on a solid state, and not not 4K, but
right.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever taken 2K and compared it with 4K, but like there's a difference, but it's
not that much of a difference. You're not going to be upset. Trust me.
Yeah. Like at a target of 60 FPS with up to 120 frames per second, with ray tracing, with like pretty much everything. Like this literally does everything that the Series X does, just not at 4K.
But remember,
and with the smaller SSD.
Everybody gets so caught up on the performance. What about the games, the story, the play, you know what I mean?
Yep.
We need good games to play. It's great if they look good, but then what if it's a game that's like only 3 hours long because they spent all the time making it look good instead of making a great game, So that's what's important.
It wasn't you guys talking to. It was Quanticus. So I was in Quanticus' stream and we were talking about a lot of stuff, and they're like, what am I gonna, like, somebody was saying like 512 gigabytes is not enough storage on a next gen console. But what people don't understand is like, that's true, right? Call of Duty, how much is Call of Duty right now? I don't even remember. It's like 160 gigs or something like that. Like just to download Warzone.
Right.
Because you got to download the game and Warzone, which is kind of garbage.
Right. True.
So when you have these new SSDs, right, things are a little bit different. This is for you guys. This is a throwing knowledge sheet out, right? So when you can access memory a lot faster, that means you don't have to copy the memory or have multiple files of the exact same things all over the place. So when you're playing games like, we'll say Call of Duty is a good one, I guess. Call of Duty is pulling a lot of the same assets over and over again, but they have them copied all over the place.
Right.
So that way it makes it read faster, right? So instead of having to go back and grab something from, let's just take like a bookcase. Say we had a bookcase. Say you have shelf A up here at the bottom and you're working on shelf Y, but you need a graphic from A and you can't go just grab it, right? So why not just copy it and put it on the other shelf? And so it's making it a lot faster because hard drives do not read near as fast as solid states.
Right.
And so now they're going to just be able to reach whatever you want all at the same time and just pull whatever you need. So it's going to cut our files down a lot. I don't think files are going to get a lot bigger. From what I've said, they're saying like expect to shrink almost at first.
Yeah.
And then they'll balance back out to where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Because they're able to pull so much faster. It's so great. I'm so excited, man. Solid states, baby. About freaking time. I was getting so pissed at Destiny last night. You heard me. I was like, this is...
Yeah. You know, I was actually having... That's what I was asking, because I was able... I don't know what it was, but when we were loading in and I would see what map it was... Yeah. I was able to go and change my weapons pretty quick before we even...
So it would let me, but I hated the whiteout screen you get, right? So I hit the character, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I can see the squares. I see that I have guns. I have 6 primary weapons. I'm like, I just want that one. Let me... There we go. Okay, now I can grab it. Jeez, you're like, just waiting. And then like sometimes they're like, what game mode is it?
So you think... That is that'll be a thing of the past, right? You think?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It doesn't exist on PC.
That's true. That's true at all. That's absolutely
it's
true.
It's like you pull up, you're like, switch, go. You're like, all right, you just have hotkeys to do it for you at that point.
Yeah.
Because it goes so fast.
That's true.
Ah, man. So, okay, here, to go with my pulling memory thing. So... They say, in addition, Xbox Series S includes 512 gigabytes of custom SSD storage and is powered by Xbox Velocity architecture, delivering more than 40 times the I/O bandwidth of an Xbox One, resulting in faster load times, steadier frame rates, and quicker zoom for multiple titles. 40 times.
Wow.
That's a lot. If you said 5 times,
I'd still be like, awesome.
40 times. You're like, it's a little bit fast.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? So let's just go to the stat sheet that they have down here, right?
Right.
So let's compare why should you get a Series X or why should you get a Series X?
Right.
So when we talk about let's go CPUs first. You gotta tell me if 3.8 gigahertz is different than 3.6 gigahertz.
It's not really. I mean,
very minimal.
Super minimal.
So both are coming with an 8-core AMD Zen 2 CPU with, Series X 3.8, Series S 3.6.
Yeah.
Pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, it's not that.
GPU.
It's negligible.
What's the difference with GPUs? The only thing that's different is the cubic units.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more about computers, but I'm assuming that since we're not doing 4K, you probably don't need as many.
Right.
With the GPU, you got your AMD RDNA 2 GPU. Series X 52, Series S 20, almost running at the same, not almost the same gigahertz. This one's 1.8 and 1.5.
Right.
The teraflops is where it looks weird, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big jump.
12.15 teraflops to 4 teraflops.
Yeah.
Does that scare you a little bit?
No, because again, when it's a different performance level, right? It's not trying to push the same performance. And we also have to remember it's like having a Porsche, right? But you have the ability. Porsche is usually like 300 to 400 horsepower, right off the showroom floor. You have the ability to go that fast, but in a residential area, you can only drive 35, So you're probably... They have the ability to push that if they need to, but that doesn't mean that every single game is going to push, be using that. It's just if it comes down to it, developers have a pretty big canvas to work with. Because again,
is that real? I'm tripping out about something.
No, it comes down to all this comes down to what the games that are created by the developers, right?
Yeah.
So you have these amazing machines, but if they make some game like Among Us or something, like it's not going to use any of this stuff, Not saying that it would be a bad game if it didn't, It's just that it doesn't mean that every game is going to utilize this power to the full potential anyway.
I'm looking at this next thing. Okay, so we're talking about this RAM. I started like kind of like thinking about it, and I was like, wait a minute. So most people that have gaming computers right now, unless you have one that you built very recently, you're probably running DDR4. Wait. Access, acceleration versus top speed. I agree. They have to have mod games to fulfill the requirements. It's true.
Right. What's up, Axe?
It is true. Got to adjust for what you have, right? Different pools take different amounts of water.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the right way. I mean, it kind of fits, right? So I want to say this. So DDR4 is what most people are using on computers. Chip, are you still here, right? He's probably listening. He's probably working on something. So DDR5, I was just like looking at it, right? It was announced back in September 2017. They had some working, but it actually released only in July 14, 2020 for DDR5. These consoles are coming out with DDR6, just to point that out.
Yeah.
So this is a lot. I'm processing this in my head right now, and it's making me like, wait a minute, what the heck? So you can hold 10 gigabytes of RAM at a transfer rate of 560 gigabytes per second on the Series X. How big are your games, Yogomi?
They're not.
I don't think they're that big.
They're not that big.
That's a lot.
What's the biggest game I've even? That's a lot.
If you have Warzone, or if you have Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 are both all those are pretty big.
True.
But those are pretty much the biggest games you're gonna have. Like, I don't even think Black Desert even reaches up to. I think Black Desert sits at an 80, and that's a MMO. That actually looks really good on the Series X.
Yeah, Master Chief Collection is 24 gigs. Almost 25. Really? 25 gigs, yeah.
That's it?
24.94 gigs.
Because it's like 10 games.
Yeah.
How big is Halo 5?
Now, this was November 29th, 2019. So that's still pretty recent.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is huge too. Man, I'm wondering how big that is now. Now you guys got me all.
Whoa. All right, now we see a jump. Halo 5 is almost 100 gigs, 98.26.
Dang. Red Dead Redemption is 88.57 on the Xbox One.
That's big.
Let's look at Modern Warfare, file size, Xbox One.
Oh, so I have the disc version of Halo 5.
No, I want to know how big it is. Not what the. Okay, well, let's just. The last update for Call of Duty Warzone was 66 gigs. Update, not file size. Update.
Just the update.
What the update, I just want to know the file size. That's just giving me the updates. They're saying that for some reason on the Xbox, it's abnormally large. The approximate size of the game is 137.66. Huh. Seems like there needs to be a little bit of somebody needs to shave some edges in there. I don't know what the word is. Anyways, so on the Series S, you have 10 gigabytes of DDR6, and on the Series X, you have 16 gigabytes of DDR6.
What's up, Venom?
So I just want to state something, too, that I've been hearing a lot of people complain about. And I kind of feel it, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. People are complaining about how confusing Xbox names are.
What? Why?
Yeah, people are complaining about that.
What's confusing about it?
It's Xbox. They just complain about anything Xbox does. Nobody wants. For some reason, it seems like everybody's against Xbox. Like, nah, dude. No, they gotta fail.
I don't understand. Like, what's confusing about the name? Who cares?
Right.
Like, is that the biggest problem right now that we're dealing with? Really? The name of the console.
Like. I mean, like, okay, so we mess up, right? Well, sometimes we'll say it's when we're talking about our One X, right? I have an Xbox One X. Sometimes you'll say Xbox Series X because, I mean, yes, that's similar, but they're not making One X's anymore.
No.
They're making One S's, but that's how long is that gonna be? I bet you they're gonna stop making those as soon as they drop the S, the actual Series S.
Yeah.
because
well, it's $299. So
yeah.
why would you? Yeah, that and the X is $299 right now, right? If you can buy one, I think
You're
it
gonna
is.
buy all those Wiggles? Wiggle says he's gonna buy all the flying stuff as soon as the X drops. That's fair. That's a big word. Detrimental.
Detrimental.
Isn't that spelled wrong though?
It's spelled wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, there's an I, not an A.
Yeah, not an A. Yeah, but hey, you get
It's
an
a
E
big
for
word.
effort.
I'm proud of you because you've heard me on the podcast multiple times before. I'll be like, that's a big word for me to say. So this is the main difference, right here. So performance target 4K 60 or 1440 60. I've got a 2K monitor with 160 hertz. Like,
right. I don't have any monitors here that are 4K. So no, my TVs, monitors, nothing.
You want 4K, right?
Now I will say this though. I'm going to be updating this my Mac here probably later this year. This Mac does display 5K, and the monitors that I will be getting will either be 4K or 5K for it because I'll do the whole 3 monitor.
You have to buy a Series X then. Dang it.
So I'm gonna get a Series X anyway. So I will eventually have 4K or 5K monitors here.
Yeah.
So I'm still haven't decided if I want to do 4K or 5K, but I may do 5K because the iMac will be 5K, so all the screens will be 5K. But we'll see. I mean, again, it's 5K. It doesn't push to 5K, so what does it matter? No point.
True. Oh, I smacked my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Let's talk about the storage. That was the other big thing, right?
Axe says, I'm Xbox all the way. My 360 is pretty much discontinued, but it still has Twitch.
Fair. With your storage, someone's calling me right now. Why? Right now you're gonna call me. Performance. Storage. Sorry, 1 terabyte for the Series X, 512 gigabytes.
Yeah, it's just a size thing, really. Because the specs are the same.
Go ahead. Yeah, they're the exact same thing. They're the exact Gen 4 NVMe SSD, custom everything, velocity architecture. Expandable storage. So this was cool, right? So they're gonna, obviously it's gonna be those little. They're basically gonna be a memory card that you can go buy. They're probably expensive. I think we saw there was a leak. It was like $219 for
yeah, $220, something like that.
For you're talking NVMe SSDs. Like I don't know if you guys have ever looked at how much those cost, but they're not very cheap.
Yeah.
Especially with this is proprietary software, or hardware, not software. So it's like that's a big deal. But I did see something cool today. Mr. Ronald today, Jason Ronald, right, beard dude, said today that those are plug and play. So you don't have to turn your Xbox on to switch. So say you have 2 of them, you can unplug it, plug in another one.
Oh, so you really only need to buy one.
Yeah. So say you had 2 of them, you could just be like, oh man, this one has. Oh, I need this one. It has the games I want.
Yeah, you just take it back and forth. Oh yeah, well I was kind of doing that with my drive now. Then I use an external drive now, but I leave it on another machine.
But this is like a plug-in direct connect.
Yeah, I like that.
Like this is a big. What up, Staggerilla? That's huge, man.
What's up, Stag?
I was like,
oh man, yeah, that's great.
Huge. I was like, huh, all right. Cool. I mean, I'm probably only gonna have one, but whatever.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just get one. I mean, why do you need multiple? How many? You know what I mean? Like with Game Pass, how many games are you really going to be storing at one time? You know what I mean?
True. I delete games so much. Like
I
the
did
other day, I did my clean out and I just dropped like 6 games.
Yeah. Yep. My axe says, I've got 360 in the bedroom, 1 in the living room with external storage, but I'm hesitant on getting the new Xbox. I think I'm tainted by the red ring of death. But I didn't deal with any red ring of death with the Xbox One.
Yeah. The One X, I had some HDMI problems in the back at first, but
I did too.
I sent it in, they fixed it, and boom, I got it back, and everything's fine. Yeah. I haven't had any problems since.
Yeah, same with me. Right after I got mine, my same thing, HDMI issue.
Yep. And then it's been good ever since. But I think the Series X, though, don't think you're gonna have to worry about heating problems. I think they went hard on this. I think we're gonna be good to go on that one. They kind of just throw this little flex in there with this big old thing, right? They're like, backwards compatibility. How does it work on both of these consoles? So the only difference is that they added digital
right
on the Series S's thing. So it says thousands of digital Xbox One and backward compatible Xbox 360 and original Xbox games available at launch. Xbox One gaming accessories are backward compatible as well.
Right, because if you obviously with the Series X, I'll be able to grab my Skate 3, disc and put it in to play it, so I don't have to download it again. You know what I mean? Like I do have some games that I still have that are backwards compatible that I still have to go grab the physical disc, but yeah, I'm fine with that.
I mean, if you got the S, you're not going to be able to use your discs. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just kidding. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm trying to think the last time I've had a desire to put a disc in my console.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever wanted to put a disc in my Series X. Or my 1X.
Oh,
see what I'm talking about? Names getting all crossed up. Like, dang it, I did it again. I have 0 discs. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think we might have Just Dance 2018 in the other room.
I actually have a pretty small collection of Xbox One games because I think after a while I just went digital. I never really built the collection, but I have quite a few Xbox 360s and the other consoles, the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I have a bunch of 64 cartridges, but
we're going to get to the prices here in the second act. Oh, man. Oh, I've been riding that bad boy all week, man. That's been my fire for the week, man. Mario Kart for your Switch. Is that because it came with the Switch, right? And it came with, like, the case?
I have the physical copy too, Wiggles.
Same with my Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have the physical copy, yeah.
Or did I buy digital Smash Brothers?
I have a few. I actually have a few physical Switch games.
No, what I have. Which is weird, right? Because all it is a little SSD card that you can't do anything with.
Right.
Except for play that one game on. Did I say SSD? SD card, my bad.
Yeah.
Series S, Series X, no disk drive, right? On the Series S, whatever. Like we just said, do we use it? No, not really.
No.
So.
No.
But you can watch 4K Netflix on your Series S.
True.
So that's cool.
True.
And your Series X, so whatever.
Yeah.
Which means you can also watch 4K YouTube on it.
True.
Which is cool too. I don't know if you ever watch YouTube videos on 4K. They actually look okay.
Not really, but
you don't really have. Well, you have a 4K TV now, though, right? Somewhere in your room.
Me?
Yeah. Didn't you buy a 4K TV?
No.
I thought you were gonna buy one.
I was going to at one point, and then I realized that I was about to pull the trigger, and then I realized that I wasn't. I looked at the stuff that I was going to be playing, and I'm not going to be playing any of this in 4K. But right now,
you're thinking about it though. Well, you're getting to the monitors. You said that already, but
yeah. This is 5K. This Mac is 5K. These two screens here are, I think, 2.5K.
So 2.5K. Is it HDMI 2.1?
No, 2.5K. So, like the camera that I'm streaming on right now, so it goes up to 2.5K. Okay. So, but I'll make the move to 4K eventually, but it'll be the computer system before it'll be like TVs or monitors. You know what I mean? For actual gaming, because I edit the video and the photos and all that stuff. It makes more sense for me for that.
When are you gonna get on that PC, bro?
Never.
Dude, just buy it. Just go wait for these new ones. As soon as the 30 series comes out, like Alienware, all these pre-build companies are gonna drop the prices like crazy, dude. You're gonna be able to go buying a 2080 Ti, like full PC for like $800.
Maybe I've talked about moving.
Or wait till Black Friday, actually.
I've been talking about moving to a bigger place, right? So, I mean, it's not going to happen anytime soon because I can't find the perfect place. But maybe if I move to a bigger place, I'll build a PC area. Maybe.
Just have your workstation, bro. It's like everything's all over the place.
Yeah.
So let's go to prices.
Yeah.
Because this is where it really matters, right? This whole thing, right? So the Series X, $499. Awesome. We Xbox kind of forced that out of themselves. They're like, all right, fine, yes, $4.99. That's what the price is. Thanks for ruining our surprise. And then $2.99 though.
Yeah, that's a big jump. That's $200 jump.
So now let's continue with this price tag, right? So they bring in the Xbox All Access,
right?
See, look over here. He's saying I'm hesitant on getting a Series X, right? Was it Axe saying that? Yeah, it was Axe that said that. Check this out. Xbox Series S, $24.99 a month for 24 months. Okay, what do you get with that? Game Pass Ultimate and the console. We did this. I can say it. If you listen to our podcast, you probably listen to other podcasts, or you probably heard other people talk about this, right? Mm-hmm. Or we've talked about it a bunch too, like off stream. I think I've talked about it off stream too, but regardless. So the console's $300. Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month, right?
Right.
So times that by 24, you get $360. Add taxes, whatever you want to do there, right?
Right.
So that's $660. $24.99 for 24 months is only $600.
Right.
So you save money there. Oh, did we mention that Xbox Game Pass just announced as well that you get EA Play with it?
EA Play. Yep.
So we can, man, dude, that's a whole nother conversation, right? What is the value of Game Pass, right?
Right.
So Game Pass on Xbox is how much? $10 a month, right?
Yeah.
Game Pass, or how much is gold right now? $5. We'll just say $5 a month. I think that's if you buy the 12 months, but you can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll just say it's $5 a month, just for. So that's $15 already at. Game Pass PC was $5, but in September it's going up to $10 a month on PC.
Right.
So there's $25. EA Play is $7 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $32.
Right.
So
but it's included. There's no additional cost. It's included in the cost.
Included.
Right.
So and then there's other perks, and they keep adding stuff like Discord Nitro. They added Spotify deals. They added, what's DoorDash? There we go. I gotta think of the name. They had a DoorDash perks to it, like.
Yeah, I saw that. You get some pretty good games too.
How many new games? Yeah, they just keep adding games, man.
There's Need for Speed, Heat. You got all the sports games: FIFA, NHL, Madden, Battlefield. Anthem, Way Out, Unraveled.
Did that for you?
Paradise, Burnout Paradise is on there, which we taught that. We got Battlefront. I mean, there's a lot of stuff some of this stuff is already on Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. But now we're gonna have them right here. It's crazy, man, to think about. Like that's so. What do we say? The deal, $32, right? If we just talk about straight like MSRP, not adding the perks, the other perks, right, of Game Pass Ultimate.
Right.
So there you're already saving a bunch of money, and then you're saving more money by doing All Access. I told Allie, she was like, I don't know, that's not necessary. Why? I'm gonna buy Series X. I'm tempted to All Access for a Series S at the same time for the living room. Because I'm already going to pay for Game Pass Ultimate.
Right.
So I might as well save money on my Game Pass Ultimate. And it's only $25 a month. Like, that's not that much money.
I don't think so. For what you get?
For something, it's like, then you don't have, especially like right now, like in the world, like there's a lot of people that are hurting for money. Like this is, tell your mom and dad, look, Christmas comes around. Hey, Mom, I want a Series S. Or you say you want a Series X. Speaking of Series S, I need to do the math on this. Have you done the math on the Series S?
No.
Series X, I mean?
No.
I'll pull that up actually. I've been saying that I was gonna do it, and then I just never do, right? So just say 35 times 24, right? That's gonna equal, goodness. Try to do the math. Holy cow, you save so much more money just doing the Series X.
Really?
$35 times 2 years, $840, right? So how much is the Series X? $499, right? Or $399?
Yes. For the Series S is $399.
Wait, you're not saving money. Yeah, wait, are you? Now I can't even think. Now I feel like I can't even think. I just lost all.
What's up, Icon?
Skills. Icon, what up, baby? So $840. So $400. Yeah, you're losing money on this one. Not a good deal anymore. Never mind. No, it's dead on price. I was like, right? Why am I all over the place with prices in my head? No, I can't even think. I just turned like, no, yeah. It's the exact same price. So you're not saving the $60. It's the same price.
Right.
So Series X plus your 2 years at Game Pass Ultimate, $860. The price of Game Pass for those months, $360. The Xbox, $499. Same price, but without the taxes. Let me tell you, that tax is gonna hit you hard.
Yeah.
Spending that much money up front, $500. Depending on where you're at too.
Depending on where
California,
you are.
GG, bro.
Yeah.
Like, GG. Oh man, you're gonna be paying. You're walking out of the store with $620, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to get a controller with that. Oh, man. Because I mean, that's how it is, right? You get a new console, you got to buy another controller with it. Like,
right.
Isn't that what you always do?
Mm-hmm.
Except you don't have to this time around, I guess.
True.
I don't know. You got me. I want to buy the other one, but I don't know if I'll buy it. I might just buy Series X, call it good.
Yeah.
Because I am tempted to buy a PlayStation this year.
I mean, you know me. I'm gonna.
If we can get on it at first, right? Gosh, dude, their whole buy-in process is a joke right now. You gotta like go into the pre-order lottery. You're like, yeah, we need you to enter your email to pre-order to be able to. Well, you're gonna pre-order your pre-order by pre-ordering, and maybe you don't get that pre-order. You're like, what?
Right.
You're like, what? Okay. Well, hopefully you get it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
I think that's what bothers me the most is that. First of all, it's just really weird times right now, anyway, right? Yeah. So supplies. That's just another factor in the reason why supplies are going to be limited. Not just because they're just doing it, like there's a lot other stuff going on that's kind of, causing issues. So yeah. I wonder who's gonna really get one, and how's that really gonna work? I don't know. It worries me and then once the first batch goes out, how long will it be before they replenish stock?
Yeah. And I need 2 of them for esports stuff for the college.
Yeah.
Because that's what they play the sports games on is on PlayStation 4. Right now they're going to switch to PlayStation 5, but like how are we going to be able to get them?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's man. And I think we talk about the people who's going to buy them all these consoles at first, right? Mm-hmm. Who's gonna buy the first bundle or bunch of Series X's and PlayStation 5? It's gonna be the hardcore. They're gonna sell out. That's just how it works. Everybody knows how that works. It's the people that really want them. We're gonna buy them. Probably most people that are listening to the podcast are gonna be the people that buy them, right?
True.
We breathe for that. But man, let me tell you how much this Series S is gonna sell for Christmas this year. They're not gonna be able to keep up stock on that one.
No, there's no way.
That was gonna be like everybody. You're gonna Black Friday. Like, whoa, wait a minute. We could buy a next gen console for $299.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, kids, but your moms are gonna buy those S's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah.
You ain't getting a Series X most likely, unless your parents like
but
Microsoft or something.
But they're not. I'm just kidding. I mean, they're not coming out on the losing end though. They're still getting a great next gen console.
Oh yeah. Series S. Did I say Switch?
I thought you said S.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're gonna buy. Oh, you're saying they're gonna buy Switches or Series?
Oh, yeah, and there's talk of a 4K Switch coming out.
Oh, I said Switch. My bad.
There
4K
is
4K Switch. We'll see, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
I waited in line for 3 hours for my Xbox, but not this time. I mean, I don't think they're gonna make people do that. I think most pre-orders are gonna be done online, right?
Oh, I know mine will be.
I'm going Microsoft. I'm gonna probably pre-order 2 just in case one of them gets canceled.
That's fair.
They do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I don't want it, I just send it back. I'm like, hey, Amazon, I didn't want this. Thanks. Amazon's good about that, right?
Yeah, they're really good
I'll just go sell it to somebody. I'll sell it to the college. They'll probably buy it from me. They're like,
there you go. Somebody will buy it.
Chip, you want to buy my Chip lives down the street from me. I could just sell it to Chip.
There you go.
Welcome back, Josh. I hope your shower was great. All right. Well, that's enough Xbox talk. No, I'm just kidding. We're an Xbox podcast. That's all we talk about is Xbox. But let's talk about games in general.
Yeah.
All right. So, you've seen this Immortals Phoenix Rising. Let's talk about Ubisoft Forward first, right?
Okay.
Ubisoft Forward happened. There was some things in there that were good, and there were some things that were like, all right, cool.
Right.
I guess. One of the big things. What was your favorite part of Ubisoft Forward? Let's talk about that first, because I bet you probably you should have had something in there that you like. You're like, all right, yeah.
Ubisoft for.
If you did it, it's okay.
I gotta be honest with you, I didn't really.
I see you playing this one, right? Immortals Phoenix Rising.
You think so?
Did you play? Did you not play? My gosh, dude! I just forgot the name on your Switch. Just lost it.
You talking about Hyrule Warriors or?
No, the last Zelda game. Good. Man.
Oh, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. There we go. Breath of the Wild. Chip said it.
It does look good. It does look good. I don't know. It didn't like just like, oh yeah, I gotta play that.
Really?
It looks,
you get like the trailer for that? I was like, I was hyped up. I was like, hell yeah, that's cool. I don't like story games, but that looks cool as shit.
Yeah, it did look really cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably won't play it, but
yeah.
Yeah, I probably won't play it, but I thought it looked really cool. I was really impressed.
The game, there's a game coming out called is it Agos? A Game of Space?
A Game of Space. I think I saw some of that.
Yeah, that one looks interesting to me.
You guys in the chat, who's gonna play that?
Unfortunately,
who's gonna play Immortals Phoenix Rising? I want to see this. Go ahead. Keep talking about
I think it's VR is the problem though. Yeah, I don't have a VR rig or anything.
Time to upgrade. You got me.
I know.
What a time to be alive.
Far Cry 6 looks pretty good though. They've been talking about that for a while.
No,
but
VR.
VR.
Virtual reality, not
virtual
VR.
reality.
They sound close the same when you say it that way, but yeah.
Yes.
My favorite game from the Ubisoft Forward was this Riders Republic.
Riders Republic, yeah.
So I really enjoyed Steep. Like that was actually like I think the first game I ever streamed. It's the first thing I ever streamed on Twitch. I was like, man, I'm gonna go hard on this.
What game was it?
Steep.
Oh yeah,
the snow game where you play with all your friends. Everybody's playing together, like setting records and stuff. Now I feel like the Riders Republic. I feel like they went a little. It's not gonna happen. Like you're not gonna have 1,000 people riding down the mountain at the same time. Everybody's going crazy. Like
right. Yeah.
But
I mean, how many players would there be in one game? Does it tell?
I'm pretty sure you probably go into squads, right, and like ride as parties. Is my guess. Okay. Because that's what Steep was, right? You get together, you could have 4 people all together, you're just riding all together, doing the same stuff, having fun, and then you end up hitting each other and pissing each other off. But
yeah,
you guys all talking about these stuff, man. You're talking about the future stuff you're excited for. Hellblade 2, it's gonna be fire. We already know that.
I bet somebody
we don't have that till.
Somebody was playing that last night, or a demo, or they had it as their title. Game? Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, it's not out yet.
Yeah, the new one doesn't come out till. My guess is, they could be farther along than we expected, right?
Yeah, maybe at a demo. I didn't get a chance to click in because I was getting ready to go live.
Yeah, it might come out beginning of next year or end of next year, like right before Halo comes out.
Yeah,
or they might wait till the beginning of 2022.
Did you ever play?
Man, there's so many games that are going to come out around that time.
Right. Did you ever play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time?
I did not, but my dad used to play it a ton. My dad loved Prince of Persia games, and I remember just sitting there watching him play them.
Yeah, it came out on GameCube, I think originally, and it's pretty cool because you would do all these things, but you could, if you messed up, you could back time up. You had this sand, and if you had enough sand, you could back time up to a certain point and redo it. So that's one that they're remaking. That was also part of this Ubisoft thing. Yeah.
Now that one was kind of sad though. I did not really enjoy that trailer as much as I thought I was gonna like it.
Oh yeah.
I watched that trailer and you were like, "Yo, they're gonna make it look." Oh, you want to see the can I'm eating wiggles? Oh, drinking. Sorry, it's 3D energy drinks. It's the white can. It's freaking clean looking can. Can't look at that thing, dude. Like, gosh. Dude. Anyways, sorry. Prince of Persia. It looked like they didn't put as much work as they could have put into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, man, I was really. I guess I had higher expectations because they leaked this, right? Like it leaked the day before. And so everybody kind of, or it had been leaking a couple times, but then like the day before, like it was officially like leaked, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do Prince of Persia. You'll hear more about it tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was just watching the trailer and I was like, man.
I think it says remake, but I feel like it's just
Remastered?
updated. Yeah, remastered. Yeah. That game was pretty cool, though. I mean, I remember the original Prince of Persia games back in the day. They were like these side-scrolling games, and you had to run, jump, and you had to fight sword, and it was actually pretty. it was a pretty frustrating game, but it was pretty popular. So this 3D version of Sands of Time was actually pretty cool for the time that it came out. But
Yeah.
I really feel like they should have just maybe they're trying to bring the franchise back. So maybe they're going to make some more future Prince of Persia games, and they're starting with this maybe to see if there's any interest.
Yeah.
Because being Prince of Persia has been around forever, you know. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know. Are you gonna play it? January.
I probably won't. I don't know. I don't know.
Ubisoft.
I don't
The
know.
movie stuff, but you're still listen.
The movie was terrible.
Great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember that. I forgot about that movie. That's how bad it was. I told you it was forgettable.
It was kind of not that great.
Yeah.
But it was fun to watch. It was like, oh, this is cool. They could have done more. I feel like they could have, I don't know, used the stuff, like the sand more, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Used it like once, and you were like, well, that was weird. New game's currently out. I'm most interested in Avengers.
A lot of people playing that.
No, so Ubisoft's got like some bangers, right? So what is it that we have next month? I don't even remember now. October. Is that when we have Legions come out? Watch Dogs Legions?
When does this come out?
So that game comes out in January. There's, my goodness, dude. So December, Immortals comes out. November, we have, dude, I'm spacing on stuff. Oh, Valhalla comes out. In October, Legion comes out.
Okay.
And then whenever this Riders Republic comes, I think Riders Republic is February, actually.
Oh, wow.
Which is like, that's like, hey, you got a new console? Yeah, you got games, don't worry.
Yeah.
Also, this one was huge. I saw this one last night, and I didn't realize it until last night. Rainbow Six Siege is getting a 4K 120 FPS next-gen upgrade for consoles.
Yeah.
Like, that game looks really good already. So now imagine taking that sucker to 120 frames per second, per 120 frames per second on these consoles. I'll give it a go. I'm down.
Yeah, I didn't play.
Did you ever play that game?
I always played it by myself. I never played.
Man, you should play with us one of these days.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, I that's the thing is like before I started streaming, I never had a lot of people to play games with. I mean, I used to have game nights at my house, like my friends would come over, but it was like Mario Kart and Halo, and we were all here, you know. But as far as I never had. I didn't really understand the community, the gaming community until I started streaming, which is kind of late to the game, whatever. But you know, I would play with one of my best friends, and she would play. We would play Destiny together, but I didn't have like a bunch of friends I played with. And then I'm not big on just strangers playing with strangers on Xbox Live.
I feel that.
Yeah, so I only played Rainbow Six Siege by myself.
Well, Siege is one of those games. Right, Chris? I feel like finally, man, a PlayStation guy comes in. I'm excited for this. We love PlayStation, Chris. We just talk about Xbox because that's where we play most of our games.
Yeah, I have all of them, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I was like, I have everything, so I play everything and I like everything. So really cool, man. But Siege is a very toxic game. Like they will, they make you mad, they'll just kill you. Yeah. Like they don't care if they get booted and get penalized, they'll just kill you just to make you not want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're so toxic, dude, but it's fun. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to play with people, but that's pretty much every game. Sorry, I'm looking at I saw football stuff. Came up on my phone. Axe was talking about Conan Exile or Conan stuff. So Conan Exiles is actually finally getting an update.
I never played that game. I've watched people play it though. I've watched tons of people play it.
So when the game first came out, this was like Mixer was just starting to like catch some traction, right? This was like one of the early days. They emailed me and they're like, "Hey, are you interested in playing Conan Exiles?" I was like, "Yeah, that'd be great." They sent me like 40 codes, bro. Like, I was like, okay. So I just started like passing them out like candy. The first thing that happens, you get in that game, you create a character. Boom, the guy's genitals just come right out right there when you make a creative character. I was like, you're like on stream and you're like, really? Like, they're like, do you want to turn them off? I'm like, yes, I don't need to see those. Put a freaking loincloth on. You think there'll be another Fallout? I think they're resetting how they're gonna do Fallout again. I think they're looking back in life and they're like, you know what, we need to have a change in life. Yeah. Nah, but they're finally doing an update. It's been a long time for Conan Exiles though. Like that game, it's been sitting back for a minute. Yeah. But I don't think it'd be good. Gears Tactics coming out on launch too for Xbox launch. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah. And then Yakuza, they changed the date. That's coming out of the console launch. Like they're just kind of adjusting a lot of things, which is really cool. I'm excited about that. Just really want this Riders Republic. It looks really fun.
Yeah, it does look fun.
She said he'll be there with me, dude, on day one with that.
That actually does look fun. You know, I like racing games, so I'm down to play that for sure.
You just go crazy. Yeah, it's just, you just do whatever you want, and then they just do like crazy skins, dude.
And I like that looks like multiple different. You got motorcycles, you got snowboards. Yeah, looks pretty good. What was it? What was it?
Dante's Inferno, the end boss. His stuff is hanging out the whole time, and you have to fight him. That's fair.
What does it say? Like the one way to get like nobody wants to fight a naked guy.
Yeah, true. One time I had a game. We played a game. Oh, man, what was it called? Combat Arms, I think. It was a PC game, like kind of like Counter-Strike. It's free to play and stuff back in not Combat Arms. Was it Combat Arms? I don't know what it was, but basically it was like they had a mode where like every like month I think that 1 month they did it, and it was like instead of getting like headshots is an instant kill, but also a nut shot's an instant kill. It was a very small hitbox, but yeah, you got it and pop up and it showed 2 acorns on the screen. It's all nut shot. Yeah.
What about that Hyperscape game?
And then I got excited. Hyperscape.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I haven't.
I don't like it.
No.
Some people do. I don't know. I just kind of BR'd out.
Oh, yeah. It's mostly BR, huh?
Yeah. Oh, it is BR. It's just
it's just BR.
BR. Yeah, you're just bouncing around, flying all over the place.
Yeah. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it when it came out. I thought the graphics looked cool, but I thought it was a BR at the beginning, and I thought, nah.
It's a good game that came out too late and is too much like the other ones.
Right.
Like there's things that are different, but it's just too much. It's like it's at this point we're gotten to the point where they all feel the same now.
It looks like,
but it's fun. You're all over the place. It's like Apex on steroids.
Yeah. It looks
flying
like Apex is probably, would you say Apex? Well, I don't know. Warzone's still pretty popular, but I don't know.
I mean,
what do you think is the lead right now? Do you think it's Apex?
I don't know. I think Warzone is the lead.
Is Warzone? Okay. Yeah. I pre-ordered Fallout and was so disappointed. No offense to the team at all, but it was...
Oh,
yeah. A lot of people were disappointed by that.
It wasn't a Fallout game, right? They totally went like a weird direction.
Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed by that.
Whatever you want to call it. All over the place with that game.
Yeah.
But it's just how it works. You want to talk about the game we played this week?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What a game. How far did you get into? So this week we played Rise, Son of Rome. Sorry, I didn't mention that. This is a game that came out at Xbox One launch.
2012. Dude, like I watched you play it, right? And I was like, what? Yeah. And I had to look at it. It's like doing a double take. I'm like, wait, what? I went back like 2012. And I'm like, I actually went and looked up some because one of the things that I liked, I didn't get too far in the game, but I did play it. So one of the things that I was looking up was I wanted to know about a lot of. I was just so I get captured by the art of the game. You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm not. I can't focus in Destiny 2 when we're playing PvP because I'm too busy looking at the world, you know, like I'm too busy experiencing it that I'm not focusing on aiming. But I looked up the game on IMDb because I wanted to see, it shows it came out in 2013, but I wanted to see how, because like the Leontius, or however you say his name. That the guy, his character is actually modeled after the actor Nick Brimble. So most of the people on there, they look like the actors that played them.
Yeah.
They don't have a photo for John Hopkins, but that game could have come out today, and it would have still
imagine what they could have done to it if it came out today.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
I was amazed. Yeah, it was everybody would love a new Portal. But what is it? They don't do trilogies? Is that it?
I think they had talked about it before, but Crytek, I don't know. Crytek's all over the place, man. So Crytek's the ones that made that, correct?
No. Portal was by
Portal. Oh, I thought you were talking about whatever. Still,
yeah. No. But
and then about Rise, I'm like, I thought it was Crytek.
No. Rise was, yeah. But
another BioShock.
I was really impressed by this game, and I didn't think I would be. Like, I watched you play it, and then I said, okay, let me sit down and play it. And I was like, I'm probably not going to be.
It is a movie with blocking mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the story is like, you're like, yeah. And then it kind of gets, sometimes I think there's too many things to kill. You're like, it's kind of overkill. Like,
you're like fighting 4 or 5 guys at once. They're all surrounding you. Another thing too is I like the battle mechanics, but I found myself mashing buttons too much when I really wanted to learn it and really be more strategic with my fighting, you know?
Yo, the finishers though.
Yeah. And the way they would cut to it, you know, like they would cut to it in
slow motion.
Yeah, that was so cool, man.
It was a very violent game. There was a lot of killing, like very gruesome killing. You were chopping heads, dude, slitting throats, stabbing them in the side of the neck. You're like, oh man.
And it was lots of blood, of blood. And it didn't get, like, if I remember correctly, on Metacritic, it's like a 60.
Yeah. I'll double check it right now. I forgot to look at it. Right.
So on Steam, it's a 9 out of 10.
Metacritic got a 60.
Yeah, Metacritic's got a 60.
How?
Yeah. And I was like, why? And in 2013, like, I don't get it, you know? Hold on, let me see.
I don't understand. How can... You've heard me get mad about these before. How the hell do you put a 30 Metacritic on that game?
Yeah.
You just don't like Xbox at that point.
Yeah,
because it's console exclusive, right? Like, it came out for the Xbox One on the Xbox One launch.
Yeah.
That's you just hating on it.
Like, I'm looking at the games that came out in 2013, and it's I don't know. There's not, like, I just think that game was ahead of its time. I think if it came out now, brand new, enhanced the way that it looks now, I think it would have done better. I think
got 243 out of. It's not. It's got. I just don't know how you put it as bad.
I don't either. And that's normally not even my type of game.
That should be an 80 minimum.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was, and I was like, why didn't I hear about this? And you know what's funny is when I looked at the cover, I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember seeing that game. But I'm looking at the list of games that came out around the same time, and there's nothing that I'm just, well, Last of Us. That was actually really good. Yeah.
Dang.
It's a great game. I liked it.
I had a lot of fun playing it. I was very impressed. I didn't beat it. I don't know how far you got with it, but
I didn't beat it either, but I wanted to at least get some gameplay in.
I think I finished the 4th chapter.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's about where I was. Yeah, that's right, because they show you the chapters. That's right.
Yeah.
How you progress.
And then you can kind of cheat and just like pay for all of your credits for free.
Mm-hmm. What I did was I just played it.
$500.
Yeah, I just played it on easy so I could just at least get through the game and at least see what it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played normal or medium or whatever.
Okay.
Speechless. Yeah. So graphics. What do you think
Graphics were amazing. Graphics were amazing.
So did you know that this game actually used to use Kinect, and when it came out, so they had it with the Kinect. What you would do is like you could like tell them to shoot, so like you use like hand motions.
Oh really?
Yeah, you could tell them where to shoot. You'd be like, oh, over there.
Oh yeah, because they would do the
fire the catapults.
Yeah, that's right.
It asked you to yell stuff at it.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was like, say this. I was like, I did it really loud the first time. It was funny. Allie was all pissed. She was like, here, she's watching. She's like, Blair's sleeping. I was like, oh, my bad. I just got into it. I was feeling it. It was funny. I was like, what is the first one you say? It's like, archers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah. Vibe with. You like my Xbox shirt I have on today, Venom? It's all right. When did I buy this one? Didn't we buy these ones at West that one year?
We both. No. We ordered them when they came out online. Well, I ordered mine online when they came out.
What did we buy at West? We bought something at West. Because they were remember they had like they were selling stuff at West?
Yeah, I don't know if I bought it.
There's different endings for Rise. It doesn't just have one ending.
Really?
I don't know. I want to get in the multiplayer. The arena looks pretty cool.
Oh,
Xbox
yeah.
is your buddy? Oh, that's fair. How do you feel like the gameplay?
I thought the gameplay was amazing. I liked it a lot. It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
I want to say, great. I always forget, dude. It's amazing, great. Good. Not my game. So I'm going to say great because it did get very repetitive.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like switch to this kind of
true.
Kill to get health. Switch to this kind of kill to get XP. Switch to this kind to get...
It was very complex.
Yeah.
I liked it, though.
It's like, here's how you do all this. All right, figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put. I'll put probably the trailer because the gameplay was just too bloody to put in the to put in the video.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm reading something. I just can't even right now. I just got an email about something, and I'm just like, I'm not right now. Now is not the time to even think about that. There's so much. Yeah, the repetitive was, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked it.
It was a really good game. It was really fun to fight people, but yeah, I was like, here we go again.
Yeah,
oh look, I got more shield dudes. I gotta bust their shields while getting stabbed in the back by these dudes. Like, here we go. At least I follow. What about replayability?
Oh, I won't go back and play it again. I doubt it. Yeah.
Now there is an arena mode where you go in as multiplayer, so you go with your friends.
Yeah.
And it's like horde mode, right? So you fight with you're helping each other and you're just killing everything.
Oh, okay. So you're not fighting against other players, you're fighting against just regular NPC opponents.
And so Nuts was saying when they go slow motion to do finishers, you see it just in real time. So you see them doing a finisher in real time while they're seeing it in slow motion.
Oh, really?
I don't know how that works, but
really?
It seems cool. It says connect required. It's not true.
Huh.
Sorry, I just saw that. It says connect required for special controllers.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. But What else would we? Oh, story. Story was amazing. I liked how they did the story. The story had
good.
you
Like
hooked. You were like, yo.
You're right. It's a movie. It's like it started off like the way that it started off like a movie. You know, that whole cinematic opening, and then
When you go like
right into the battle.
family.
Yeah. That was
Spoiler:
crazy.
you don't save them. It's in the first chapter.
Yeah,
It happens so fast. You're like, damn. Like, what the heck? I didn't even get help. I was like, it's just over. Yeah, cool. That's your motivation, by the way. I'm not spoiling it. But that's your motivation for the whole game. Is basically your family dies, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna destroy Rome, or not Rome. I'm going to save Rome. Is what he uses, right?
Right.
So overall, what are you gonna give this game?
I'm gonna give it an amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with amazing as well. I still cannot figure out how somebody in their right mind could give that game a 30.
Yeah. No, that game is amazing.
Somebody needed a Snickers that day. We are not sponsored by them, but I'm gonna say it anyways. They needed a Snickers, man. They were having a bad day. Their boss is probably meeting them like, I don't want to play on Xbox, bro. I hate Xbox. He's like, oh, fine, I will. I'm gonna give this a really bad rating. You're like,
I'll show them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freaking dumb. Well, you got me. What do you want to do for our next game?
I don't know. What options do we have?
There's a lot of PC games that just came out, but we don't have PC. Rise, Son of Rome. There you go. Chip, look, Chip posted it. Put it up for you guys to look at it.
There it is.
Let's play Jackbox Party Pack 4.
Let's not and say we didn't.
Come on, those are fun.
No.
What about Tell Me Why? So Tell Me Why is already on its 3rd chapter already.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that, I think, a while back. I'm down.
It's like it's very walking simulator, but it's like mystery at the same time, and it's I don't know.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I don't know, Axe. That's what we were saying. The game did not need to have that low rating.
Yeah, we couldn't figure it out. Axe, like, I don't know.
I mean, I was telling you too. I feel like people should be able to get vote down bad reviews.
Yeah, I think
Or
so too. Like thumb
overly
them
good
down.
reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there should
people
be
can read the bad review, but then check the reliability of that bad review. And like, wait, this guy, people don't think this guy knows what he's talking about or she's talking about.
Yeah, the Metascore is a 60 based on 77 critic reviews. That many people hated that game. Like,
yeah,
come on.
doesn't make any
Like,
sense.
There's some things, yeah, the game could have worked. But that's 2013, man. What did we have in 2013? Not much.
yeah.
Not that good, at least, because that was blowing your mind. That was before PlayStation was like killing it with these like third person games, basically, right? That's how
Last of Us came out then. Yeah, I liked it though. I think it was great. It got a
So yeah,
it got a
let's play
raw
Tell Me
deal.
Why. Let's
Okay.
play Tell Me Why next week.
right.
It'll be fun. Right?
Yeah, I'm down.
We did play Hot Shot Racing though last night.
Yeah,
You should play
I was going to jump in, but I was setting up and stuff. But
It was just a fun game to play.
Yeah, it
we
looks
just had
fun.
each other and hating. We're just hitting each other for no reason.
I saw your car was like on fire for some reason.
We were playing cops and robbers, and like one person starts as the cop, and like if you hit them and crash them, then they turn. It's like playing Infected, right?
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah,
so when
yeah.
when you crash them, they turn into a cop, dude, and they're like their cars, they're kind of broken. Like,
And there was
fast.
another one that was similar to was it Burnout, where the last person after the timer goes off, they explode, and it
Yeah. We were playing
I noticed
the
that.
time trial or whatever.
Yeah. I noticed
Slay is
that.
an evil cop. Slay was a mean cop. He's like freaking brake checking you, dude. You're like, yeah. It's like, slam into the back of him. You're like, no, stop. It's very cartoony.
Yeah, I
It's a
noticed.
throwback
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
It's a throwback game to Hot Shot Racing
Yeah,
before.
yeah. And it was still like 3D, but you could tell like it was simplified, you know.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it was fun. It's just a good time to play. It was on Game Pass, and it was like 4 gigs. So there's really not
There you
really
go.
any reason to not try it out.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer is fun. You can play it online. It's just good times. Hi, Slay. So tell me why. Let's do it. There's
All right.
3 chapters. I think the 3rd chapter. When does the 3rd chapter come out? I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
All right.
Oh, it's already out. September
Oh,
10th. Came
there
out on
you
the
go.
10th. Yo, Shadow keeps coming to Game Pass so soon.
I know.
If you don't have it, it's almost here.
I know.
Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, just around the corner. Grounded has its big updates. Streets of Rogue had its big updates. I'm looking at all these things. NBA 2K20 leaves. It's already gone. Red Dead Redemption 2 already left. And Jump Force is leaving on Tuesday. Rogue One.
Rogue One.
What the heck? That's what I mean. What's up? Thanks, I follow. The name.
Oh.
But, I'm trying to think what else we need to do. Do we need anything else for the podcast? Is that it?
I think we're good.
I'm trying to think. I'm so lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta pee really bad.
I think we're good.
Story of my life. Oh, Rogue Company. Yo,
right.
Want to play
right.
some Rogue Company at some point? You're right. Good call. We'll play that sometimes. They got their big updates. It's fun.
Yeah.
Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, right? Yo, let's go. You guys, this was Zyba Games. If you guys want, you can check us out. I don't know why I didn't say these earlier, but you already know where to find all of our stuff because we have it everywhere.
Everywhere. Just search Yogomi. Yogomi. It's out there.
My wife got rid of my file that had all of our Patreon people on it. That's awesome.
What?
It's gone.
Why?
She closed the file.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
Well, I still
I'll
have them
tell you.
saved, though.
Oh, you still have them all?
They're in the YouTube, or they're on the YouTube channels.
I'll
They're listed on there. They should be.
Or don't show me them. You guys, we're doing a giveaway too this month. If you guys don't remember, it's doing for that Duke controller setup.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta
guys
see
wanna
you
do-
the thing for the controller. For the one that ordered.
Yes. Yeah, you need to send me the receipt. Blame it
Yeah.
on Allie. That's the best way to do it. She's not here. She's definitely not listening to the podcast.
She can't defend
so we're good to go.
herself. It's Josh's fault.
It's Josh's fault. He said it, not me.
Yeah. No, it's my fault, Slate.
So you guys, for Patreon supporters this month, we have Queso Cabeza, JD, or Justice French. I don't know. We say? I'm going to say his full name, Justice French. Throw him under the bus. Pyrotics, 5. I'm nuts for butts. Wait. Oh, I thought it was saying Pyrotics was on there twice. I was like, R56 Cooper, Miss B, and... She said the last time or Queso Cabeza?
You said Queso first.
Okay, so and then Cheesehead for $5, even though it's also Queso Cabeza, he gets it twice because he did it twice. But hey, last month's giveaway was I'm Nuts for Butts. If you guys don't remember last week, we talked about that. He's gonna be very excited when he gets that. I'm stoked for him to get that. You guys, and we're gonna do this other controller. It's gonna be dope. Matter of fact, it's Yogami's fault.
Yes.
That's fair. You guys, if you want to support us on Patreon, we'd love to see you guys there. If you want to, if you don't want to, whatever, dude. Come chill with us on stream. We do this live every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find me on Twitch. That's pretty much the only place that I do anything. So twitch.tv/DeeJayHerro. But Yogami, where can the people find you?
They can find me at twitch.tv/YOGOMI. I go live every week with a variety of content. And then you can follow me on Twitter, Yogomi HQ. You can follow me on Instagram, Yogomi, or visit my website, yogomi.com. So there you go.
There we go. Yogami's website is fire, by the way. If you guys
Thanks.
didn't know that, go look at his website. I was just looking at it too. I was like, I haven't been here for a while. I was like, this thing is amazing looking.
Thanks, man.
If you guys want, you can check out I was gonna say Yogami, not Yogami. You guys go follow Yogami. Yes, sorry. But we have a website, we have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff for Zyba Games. Make sure you check it out. We'd love to see you guys there. Subscribe, like, comment, follow. What else is there to do? Is that about it?
That's it.
Sub? Did I say subscribe?
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
I think I said subscribe. Anyways, yeah, we love your faces. I gotta pee. I gotta get out of here. I'm like about to die right now. I feel like I'm gonna explode. I feel like my wife right now because she's like about to explode with the baby, but I'm about to explode with water. I say water to make it sound family friendly.
Yeah.
But we love your faces, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.